All right. Hello, how are you?
Hi, thanks for coming in. So, Jordan, tell us about why you want to be an actor and a producer.
I enjoy the industry a ton, and I'm super passionate about creating visions of directors and creatives. And I love doing that through my experience in business and finance. I've been working as a consultant for the past 2 years, doing a lot of work with different media companies such as Warner Brothers. And I've always loved acting. I've been doing it since I was a kid. And I love using my talents in both in front of the camera and in the office and on set to help a director deliver his vision or her vision.
Okay. And who's your favorite actor and why?
My favorite actor is probably Leonardo DiCaprio, and the reason is because he's in a large variety of roles in different projects that he's been a part of, and I feel as though I can always connect with his character, whether it's a horrible slave owner or a malicious stock salesman or this really sad, simpy millionaire in The Great Gatsby.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are three attributes? Like, what if your friends were to describe you, what would be three attributes or qualities that you bring to the table?
I would describe myself, and I think my friends would absolutely concur with me, as someone who is very ambitious, someone who's like a go-getter, someone who is very vivacious. I'm very lively. I'm very just excited. And lastly, I'm very present. I'm very in the moment, and I believe in staying very present. And I think that that is very helpful for both an actor and a producer.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Cole.
Hey,
Cole, why do you think our agency would be a good fit for you as an actor?
I think this agency that I find myself in today is a wonderful agency, and I know they represent some of the best in Hollywood, and I would love to be a part of that.
And what do you in particular bring to the table as an actor? How do you approach creating characters? What's your approach?
I think my approach when it comes to, creating my characters is I like to, I'm sort of a method actor in a sense where I like to, really live as whoever it is I'm trying to portray as. I like to get into the head of whoever it is I'm trying to play. And I'm very, open to suggestions, and I'm willing to do whatever, it takes to make the character as realistic and as true as I possibly can.
And what was your favorite role that you portrayed and why?
My favorite role I've portrayed in so far, I would have to say, is playing the woman in the movie script. I'm sorry about that.
Analyze this, Patty.
Patty, yep. I liked playing Patty. She was great, and I think I really just enjoyed testing myself to see if I could do it.
Okay. And if your friends were to describe you, what would be three words they would use, obviously complimentary words they would use to describe you?
Yeah. Okay, so three words they would use to describe me. I'd have to say happy and, just energetic and joyful. Not those three words, but, just sort of the same sentiment that I'm trying to get at.
Mhm.
And then, just open, adventurous, I guess you could say. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And that's about it.
That's great. Okay. Thank you. All right, Jonah.
Hello.
Hello. Jonah, why do you want to be an actor?
I want to be an actor because I want people to have a conscientious understanding of emotion between people.
And who's your favorite actor?
That's a very good question. It would probably have to be between Leonardo DiCaprio and probably Matt Damon. Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon.
So in terms of roles, do you think that you could play like a romantic lead one day and be an action guy the next?
Absolutely. I think that I am very much driven by the characters that I have been given to me. I'm very adaptable, and I'm ready to play any role that's placed in front of me.
Okay. And what are 3 qualities or attributes that your friends would use to describe you?
Loyal, trustworthy, and adaptable.
Great. Thank you. Noah.
Greetings.
So Noah, I know that you write, produce, direct, you're sort of the Renaissance man. So
You could say that, yeah.
what story are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on a story about overcoming bad habits and trying to move on from your worst self to your best self.
Okay. And what's your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie is definitely Uncut Gems, mainly because great cinematography by the Safdie brothers. They know how to make every frame look like a painting. The lead performance by Adam Sandler was unlike anything I've ever seen, especially for him, considering he's a comedic figure in Hollywood. And I think the soundtrack was just killer. You know, it just entrances you into the vision they have.
Yeah, I got the movie was sent to me via mail because
Wow.
it was on the committee for the nominations for SAG Awards.
Oh, you are
So,
lucky.
Yeah, so I was lucky, and I was very impressed with the film, so I agree with you. What are 3 attributes or qualities that friends would use to describe you?
Honest, open, and a fast learner. If I were to throw in an additional one, it'd be passionate about my craft.
Okay, great, excellent. All right, Jay, did you lose your connection or are you there? There we go. Okay. All right, Jay, so why do you want to be an actor?
So I've always kind of had it in the back of my mind, but I've always enjoyed art expression of any form. But I feel like acting in particular is something I'd be really good at because I'm a very good empathizer. So being able to put myself in a character's shoes kind of comes like second nature to me.
If there was going to be a remake of any film in which you could be the leading character or role, what movie would you pick?
Well, that is a tough question, but I kind of like, I'd like to have a role where I'm portraying more of a realistic scenario, so something more grounded. Something that comes to mind right now would be Lone Survivor with Mark Wahlberg.
All right.
I really like the role that he plays,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of that intensity kind of grabs some emotion in me.
Okay, so you identify with that.
Mhm.
And what are your 3 attributes that friends would use to describe you?
First and foremost, I'd say I'm very empathetic. The other 2 attributes I think that most people would attribute to myself would be ability to adapt and just my flexibility in general. Like I can kind of fit myself into different roles pretty easily.
Okay. And one last question. Is there anybody whose career that you would like your career to parallel? Another celebrity
actor
career.
Celebrity career. Probably Mark Wahlberg's. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love that he
Hence Lone Survivor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. You know what? There is a David Russell film, I Heart Huckabees.
I haven't heard that one.
See if you can find it, because he is really brilliant in that film, and it's a really unusual role. He's a firefighter in it, but he's also has a lot of angst, and he's has this existential angst, and he wants to develop a new philosophy in life. And you really should. It's a very unusual role. It's one of David Russell's earlier films, I Heart Huckabees.
Got it.